So this is my how-to video on how to do the Algebra Tiles interactive app from Illuminations. Okay, so this is it, and you have 4 different things. You have solve, substitute, expand, and factor, which we'll get to all of them. These are all your tools on the side. And then most importantly, you need to know that this yellow square stands for 1 unit. The green one stands for a 1x, and the blue one that's not lit up right now is an x squared. Okay, so to start, you're going to build your model. So for us, it's going to be 5 minus x. So we're going to take 5. Minus an x. So when we take this, we're going to turn it a negative because it's that. And then these are already a negative, so we're going to leave it there because it's a 5 minus x equals a negative 4. So once you have your model built, then you're going to check it, and if it's correct, then you can move on to the next. If it's incorrect at all, it won't allow you to move on, and you'll have to try again. So in order to solve this, you have to get your x's to one side and your units to one side. So we are going to move our x over, and because we moved it to the other side, we had to move it. We had to plus 1 and move it over there. So this is now going to be a positive x, and we are going to subtract a negative 4 from both sides. Sorry, my computer's kind of slow. Okay. Oops. Okay, that's... Sorry. So we're going to subtract a negative 4. So we wouldn't actually turn these to a positive color until they get over here. So once you have them over here, then you're simply, because there's already just one x over here, there's no need to divide anything out. And you're just simply going to count your squares. So you have 5 plus 4, which is 9. So you're going to type in 9 and check it. And then once you've solved it, then you can move on. Okay, so the next one is substitute. Again, you're going to build your model. So you have x equals 5. Okay. So, and your expression is 4 plus 5x. So we have 5 x's plus 4 units. So now we're going to substitute. So you're going to take this, which is your value of x, and if you highlight it all, you can duplicate it. Oops. You have to make sure you get the whole thing pretty well covered. Oh, I don't know why this isn't working. Okay. I don't know why I cannot get this to work. Okay, let's try this again. Highlight it and duplicate it. Okay, maybe it'll let us duplicate this one. There we go. Okay, so it'll let us duplicate it down here at least. Okay, so we know x is equal to 5, and it's 4 plus 5x. So we're just I'm gonna add 1 to each time I duplicate this. So you have to duplicate it 5 times for the 5x. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we have to add to make it up to 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and because we substituted our x's in, we can get rid of each of our x's. So once you get to that point, you simply count out what you have. So you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So 4 plus 5x equals 29. Okay, and for expand, so we're going to build our model. So this says 2x plus 4 equals, or 2x plus 4 times x plus 6. So we're going to build that. So we're going to start with our 2x across the top. Plus our 4. And then we're going to use this icon because it makes it vertical, so you can put it in there. And then x plus 6. I should be able to duplicate those. Okay, there's 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so then we're going to check and make sure we did that correctly. Okay, so now we're going to expand our expression. So what happens is you're going to take your x times your x, and you get an x squared. And then you're going to do the same. So you're going to do x times x. And then you're going to continue. So x times 1. 1. So you're going to do that for the next few. Oops. Make sure we get them lined up. Okay, and turn it back. So then we're going to do the same for down here. So you have 1 times x and a 1 times an x, and then you're going to do a 1 times a 1 is just a 1. So for all of this, and it's actually going to be the same all the way down. So I'm going to see if I can duplicate that. and bring it down. So there's the 3, the 4th one, 5th one, and the 6th one. Okay, so again, now you are going to go up to your answer box and you're just going to count it out. So you have a 2x squared. So you have your x squared button down here and you're going to click on that. Plus, and then you're going to count out your rods. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you have 16x. Plus, and then you're simply going to count your units out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4 is 24. Okay. So the final one is factors, which is the backwards way of your expanding. So you're already going to have an expanded one. So our model of 16x plus 8. So 16. You know what? Actually, we're gonna do this really quick. Let's see if I can get one to show you how it does it with an x squared, just because that's kind of, I think, a more appropriate model. Factor. Okay, I guess it doesn't want to give me one with an x squared. So we'll just do it this way. Okay, so and do 3x plus 12. So when you're creating your model, you're gonna know it's right just by if it's it needs to be a square or a rectangle. Like, it has to fit together properly. So
so you're gonna set it out the way you think it's supposed to be. Okay, so then you're gonna, once you figure this out, then you're gonna kind of figure out how it goes. So, I thought that this was 1x plus 4 on the top. Times 3. We're gonna x plus 4 times 3. So, and that is how you use this tutorial.